Hey, it's Shaun from Open Pantry Co, and this is the Prep List. So far in this series, we've talked about clarity, being able to explain your brand in one sentence, and about drift, where a venue slowly becomes a collection of ideas instead of something intentional. Today, I want to talk about where your brand really shows up, not on your best day, not when the food's perfect and the team's firing. Your brand shows most clearly on a bad day. The trend I'm seeing in operators underestimating how much pressure reveals brand. When things are calm, most venues look fine. It's when things go wrong, the differences show. The chef calls in sick. The point of sale goes down. The kitchen falls behind. A customer complains and the team is stretched. On those days, guests don't judge you on perfection. They judge you on how you behave. Do staff stay calm or get defensive? Do managers step up or disappear? Do problems get handled or avoided? That behaviour under pressure, that's your brand. And the venues most people trust aren't the ones that never make mistakes. They're the ones that handle mistakes with consistency and care. Here's the tool: a bad day checklist. Think about a tough service and pick something realistic. Short staff, tech failure, high volume, unhappy guest. Then ask, what do we say to customers? What do staff say to each other? Who makes decisions and what matters most in that moment? If the answer changes depending on who's on shift, your brand is not clear enough. Strong venues don't improvise their values under pressure. They default to them. Write it down, but not as a policy, but as a shared expectation. How we behave when it's hard. The operator move. We've seen venues try to fix brand problems with marketing. New photos, new slogans, new campaigns. But the issues kept showing up in reviews. Comments like, felt chaotic, staff seemed stressed, no one took ownership. When we looked closer, the brand wasn't breaking online, it was breaking in service. The fix wasn't louder messaging, it wasn't clearer behaviour. Managers aligned on how to handle pressure. Staff supported each other instead of blaming each other. Customers spoken to honestly instead of defensively. What happened was fewer complaints, more forgiveness, stronger trust. That's brand working quietly. Here's your 10 question to ask for this time. When things go wrong, what do guests actually experience from us? Not what you intend, not what's written down, what they feel in a moment. Ask it without judgment. You'll learn a lot. Your brand isn't tested when everything's smooth. It's tested when things are stretched. If your venue feels different depending on who's on and not how busy it is, that's not a staffing problem, that's a clarity problem. This kind of work sits right at the heart of our Pantry review, helping venues define behaviour, not just ideas. Our email's in the show notes if you ever want to talk about it. In our next episode of the brand series, why the strongest brands aren't louder, they're clearer. See you next time on the Prep List.